Okay, Reggie. I wanted to see if you saw the interview with Charlie Baltimore going on over at Art of Dialogue, and if you had any thoughts or if you had any experiences with her.
I only came across her a couple of times, and that's when she was with the murder executive, Mr. Rest in Peace, Irv Gotti. A lot of people don't know about her and Irv Gotti relationship, but I saw that firsthand. But there's something about Charlie Baltimore that I like the way she come across. She seemed very genuine. Seemed very truthful. She know how to dance around questions because I saw that interview or that Art had asked her about Jay Z, and boy, she danced around that like a mug. She did eventually say no, that Big On was lying or wasn't telling the truth, but she danced around that like a mug. So we know uh, she has a kid, right? So that we know she been with somebody else, but let's just think about all of the executives or big time people from the East Coast that she's been involved with. So she allegedly been, well, not allegedly, I saw this with my own eye with Irv Gotti. If she said, what did he talking about? You remember at Enterprise Studio in Burbank? Y'all on the back of the Mercedes, you remember. So Irv Gotti, Jay-Z, Biggie, and it was somebody else. Damn. Irv Gotti, Jay-Z, Biggie, oh, and Big On. And so she been with all those guys, right? Man, the only thing I can say about her, like I said, she seemed to come across truthful. You could tell she's she ages like y'all about to get mad at me, like white women do. You know that little white coming. I love her, but I love her hair. I could just sit and play with her hair all day. But man, she's the East Coast version of Michel'le. Yeah, I said, what you talking? Why you talking about Michel'le, Reggie? Well, I ain't gonna put easy E on Michel'le. But boy, there sure been a whole lot of rumbling about that. But we know she was with Dre and Shiv because there's kids. And I can say Michel'le because I seen and heard those interactions. We know Tyron Turner, right? And then we know who else? Suge, Dre, Tyron, and Easy. And then whoever else she been with after 2003, 2004. So yeah, I mean, it's unfortunate the women that they get the bad raps being out there and stuff like that. And these two women only been with four guys that we know of in the 90s. We'll just say in the 90s. And they seem like toss ups. And that's so unfortunate that women get jackets like that. But man, yeah, that's all I can say about Charlie Baltimore is that she must got some good ass. Some bomb ass. What was that song y'all say y'all like with dance and grew up? Some bomb ass. Yeah. Yes, boy. She got around. And I always told y'all what I thought Michel'le must have. Because the way she had that nigga Suge Knight, she had that nigga wrapped around his finger. She had that nigga. She was getting, put it this way, from 97 until 2002 when I was in charge, she was making what Tupac made, her monthly advance. Not counting security, not counting limo driver, not counting insurance and everything paid for. She was getting 50 G's a month from 97 when everybody say Death Row was doing bad. Well, Death Row wasn't doing bad. Death Row was just taking care of artists that only sold 8,000 records the first week. But anyway, shout out to both of those young ladies for having a successful career in the 90s. I've been seeing Michel'le, but before I talk about Michel'le,
Quick question. Did you have an Under Armour account in 2025? Maybe you just bought some shoes online? Well, you might want to listen to this. Apparently, there are allegations that Under Armour was involved in a massive data breach around November 2025. We're talking about millions of accounts where private info was allegedly left vulnerable to unauthorized access. It's one of those things where you think your data is safe and suddenly it's not. Your personal data has real value, and when a company fails to keep it secure, you shouldn't be the one paying the price. Morgan & Morgan is stepping in to fight to hold them accountable and to help protect your consumer privacy. If you had an account prior to November 2025, you may qualify for a claim of up to $500. You can check the link in the description to submit a claim now. It's super easy and it takes less than 2 minutes to see if you qualify. Seriously, go check if you're eligible before the window closes.
man, that commercial that y'all just saw. I mean, I don't know what to do. I didn't ask y'all. I done told y'all gonna get $500. Y'all slowly but surely signing up. So shout out to those of y'all that took the time for 3 minutes to fill out the survey or the questionnaire. It's pinned right there in the comment section of this video. 3 minutes. I can't wait till people start telling Reg, thank you. Thank you and John for telling us about that program, for being on YouTube and all of that. They sent us over $1,000. And then this program right here that we currently advertising. Yeah, they sent us $500 and gave us free credit reports or something. I know they usually do that when your credit report's been and I'm not saying that's what they're doing because I don't know. But all I know is they said they're gonna be giving $500. But they usually give you free credit report reviewing as well, along with stuff like that. So yeah, thank y'all. And all you all gonna be sitting back, oh, I thought it was a big scam. Well, yeah. Hey, Reggie and John try to tell y'all, just like we've been telling y'all everything about what's gonna happen to Diddy, what's gonna happen to Keefy D. But y'all keep listening to the clowns on YouTube that talking about Keefy D as a patsy. A patsy. Do y'all know that Keefy D sister had a stroke when she found out what he told on Orlando? Do y'all know Keefy D brothers and sisters don't fuck with him? Didn't fuck with him when he was on the streets because of what they did. See, all these clown YouTubers that be talking that Keefy D was a patsy, he's a pawn in the game, he's a fall guy and all that. They don't know all of this because they just running their motherfucking mouths. Ain't nobody gonna be no patsy for no crooked cops, no Reggie Wright, or nobody like that, and lose their family like that. But anyway, we're gonna be back. We're gonna be back on the Michel'le stories. So I just saw Michel'le singing her song or his song at the Essence Award, at like a pre-party, or it probably was at the big convention center. And man, she sounded good. She sounded good. She looked good. So shout out to Michel'le for getting back on track. Cause y'all remember when that video that we posted a couple of years ago, couple of summers ago, where, man, I was feeling bad for her. She was down there falling off the stage. Let's go like okay. No, that feels too high to drop it low. You gotta hold on to drop it low, yeah. But she looked good at the Essence Awards that happened in New Orleans this 4th of July weekend. So shout out to her for making a comeback. Bomb first, bomb first. Hey, I don't mean to be messy or bitchy. We just, what y'all say? Anything for content? We just putting out content. I'm just calling a ball, a strike a motherfucker strike. Happy Friday, y'all. Guess where I'm at? Guess where I'm at? It's my wife's birthday. We out celebrating her birthday. Let's go, Mary J. Blige. I'll let y'all know. I'll let y'all know if I get close enough to her. If what Tupac said is still going on. That's for the old timers. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Peace.